No, see, you're not getting it. Getting that, yeah. Unless. Alright, FaceTime real quick. Don't curse, because I have the customer near me. You see what I'm talking about?
Okay, that's like up closer. That's the actual screw-on piece.
Yeah. But like.
That was probably leaking.
Yeah, no, it was leaking a lot. I mean, there looked like there was putty on it or something because it has like something on it.
You're supposed to coat that with stuff.
Yeah, no, I know. But that's another reason why I don't want to leave like this. But yeah, no, that thing is it's ripped.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm saying I can't just screw another thing in here because this is the evaporative coil. You know what I'm talking about? So like, what am I?
Yes, no, I get what you're saying, but one, that's not going to stop that part from leaking because that part is broken. So even if you were to attach that to the other drain, that stuff is still in the drain.
Even if I putty it, you don't want to use a leftover putty. Alright, so should I just write up for evaporator coil then, so they get a new coil?
Yeah, the drain is broken. And like, if you look at the hole that you were showing me, the second hole, that lip is the pan.
Oh, it is. So I don't want to cut it to the pan.
Well, the pan, or it can even drain out of that hole. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. But that's why I was going to cut the little divot part right here. Like right here, I was going to cut that divot part so that way it wouldn't have to. But if you're saying that's the pan, I'm not trying to cut into the pan. Because at that point, I'm just making the pan weaker and, you know what I mean? Alright, well then I guess the only option is to do the evaporator coil. They didn't put a piece of metal here either, maybe because of that. So like, it was just dripping out of here too.
Well, yeah, that's up.
Yeah. Alright, well, alright, let me call you back. Yeah, bye. Alright, so we're just gonna do a new evaporator coil. That's the only way we can really get this in. Like you said, the pan, this is the actual pan, the hole's covering it. I don't really want to cut into it because then I'm just gonna make the pan weaker.
So how much is this going to charge us?
It's just gonna probably charge you like probably $350.
$350?
Yeah. But you're getting like I said, you're gonna get the whole new coil and they're gonna reattach it and get this out of here. So that's full plate.
So you're saying we're paying for your service $350 now?
Yeah, pretty much with a lot like taking this out, removing this, doing this, and then installing it. So that's that.
So are we paying you by hour?
No, you're just paying for the modifications, quote unquote. They'll email you, like when I say we're gonna do the coil, they're gonna email you a little thing that says everything you'll be getting charged for.
So are we paying for the R22B?
No, you're not paying for that. And you should have 410A. But if you don't have 410A, it's R22, and if you have R22, it's gonna be covered.
So you guys still have R22?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, all right. Yeah, it's still make it very close to R22.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't think it's true R22, but that's what everyone is using. It says R22 on it, but I really don't think they even make R22 anymore, to be honest with you. But it's a supplement for R22, so that way systems can still use it.
Yeah, R22B, right? Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't say B, so I don't know. That's why I said I don't know. I never really asked.
No, I'm just thinking. That means you had to take the old Freon out of there. The old.
Oh yeah, we're gonna. In order to get to the coil, we have to flush it either way.
No.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to take that out in order just to put this in.
So you're gonna blow our lines out and everything?
Yeah.
Or are we gonna get new lines?
Yeah, no. Unfortunately, the only lines that don't get replaced, like we cut from right here. So all this leading back, except for at the unit and over, is not gonna be replaced. We're gonna use the same copper lines. We use the same. I mean, we usually don't use the same. It really depends on how the height of the new coil sits. If it sits the same way, then we can use the same drain. But we also look at the drain. In your case, this thing was really, really clogged, so we're probably just gonna replace it anyway. Especially when they see that pump, and when they put that coil in, they most likely we're gonna replace the pump because the pump needs to go too. That thing is. I just blew it out and I got like literally chunks of stuff. So we're gonna do the coil. We're gonna definitely do the pump. We don't have to redo the lines though because you don't have a leak. We're gonna pressure test it anyway. We're gonna have to pressure test it. So now when we pressure test it and then we see a leak, then yeah, we're gonna cut the lines and seal the lines to make sure there's no leaks. But there's no point of replacing it right here because we're gonna pressure test it.
I mean, a coil by itself is like $400. So you said okay, okay. We see the price.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm just a messenger. I really don't know. It depends on your policy. You're a First American, to be honest with you. It's a lot better of a policy than the usually ones that we do. So they might cover everything. You might not have to pay a single dollar.
I'm just asking because if you guys say too high, I'm just gonna do it myself.
No. I mean, listen, I don't blame you. Of course.
Because I do HVAC, man. This is what I do.
Yeah. I mean, if you definitely do it, then yeah, I would. Me personally,
I thought it was gonna be cheaper going through you guys, but you pulled out glue. I would put out putty. That's broke now. I don't know, man.
I got you.
I'm just watching this.
Well, you could have took it off. I could have took it off. It still would have broke.
Yeah.
I mean, this require. I mean, you probably use putty. You would really want to use putty in here.
We always use putty, man.
But like I'm saying, you have to use putty in here.
That's the way I was trained, man. We always use putty.
I mean, even when I went to class, it said any type of glue right here because it's not high pressure. It's a very, very low pressure. It just drips that comes out. I mean, everyone learns differently too. Yeah. But I'm gonna be honest with you. If you do HVAC, 100% is gonna be cheaper. You do it, 100%.
Because I'm looking at it.
I mean, you said $400 for a coil. That's the price for an HVAC company to actually go and get it, which means you need to have a license to get the coil. You know what I mean?
I have a license to get the coil.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why it's cheaper for you. But a regular person, no, definitely would not be $400 for a coil.
That's why I'm saying, like, if it's $350 altogether, cool. But if I see something and it's like $1,000, then I'm like, well, fuck you guys. You know what I mean?
Of course. You have first time Americans, so the only way it would ever be $1,000 is if you were gonna pay for the Freon and stuff like that. But the Freon's covered, so you shouldn't have to pay for anything except for the modifications, which should be no more than $5. But I'm thinking it's like $350.
Yeah, because the Freon I probably get it for $200 or something like that.
For the can, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. We charge $120 a pound. The other Freon 410A, we charge $50 a pound. No one can get the R22, so it's honestly a lot of companies charge a lot. Like I went to other companies. And they're charging $80 for 410A. I'm like, what? Like, everyone's Freon prices are different.
I mean, I don't have to worry about that, though.
It's just, she's lucky, that's what I'm saying. So I didn't know if you were an HVAC technician, then yeah, definitely have her, definitely have her pay you and do it, if anything. I wouldn't, me personally, the $100 plus the $350 right there is would have been enough for you to do it, you know what I mean? But obviously you didn't know that this is the issue.
Well, I didn't want anything to happen such as this, and I get blamed for
it.
Yeah, and then it looked like I don't know what I'm doing. Whereas when you do it, it's like, see, I should do it myself.
Yeah, nah, you're right. I mean, me personally, honestly, that's why I said I don't mind what I rated up for because you're covered, you have insurance, you know what I mean? So like, if I rate up for a new coil, that's better for you guys because that's half the air conditioner right there anyway, you know what I mean? They're gonna give you a new coil for free and cover it.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, I told her I was gonna put a new machine in, but she
refused.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna be honest. The first time American and stuff like that, in order for them to replace the machine, it has to be like a part, like a board or a blow motor that they don't make for this. But usually, you know how it is. Everything's universal, so yeah.
That's why that board was free. I got it from my company.
Exactly. Yeah. Same here. Yeah. Whenever I have problems in my house, I got it from my company. But that's the exact same board we use too. The way Rogers went and. Honestly, it's free. You might as well use it. But I'm saying, like, that would have been, if she had to pay out of pocket, that would have been like $600 for her. Just because she can't get that kind of board and do it herself. You know what I mean? I realize that, like, the price we charge is insane, but it's because we have the license to be able to acquire certain things that other people can't. But, alright, so as of right now, the only thing I can do is really radio for the coil and just go from there. I'm going to leave the bucket right here, though, so in case I don't catch the water.
Oh, shit.
Now, I know this is... Hold on, give me 1 second. Because either way, I know we have to...
Let me go use the bathroom, man. Do what you do.